Hi you guys! Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to share with you what my best and worst purchases were for 2023. There are definitely a lot more good purchases compared to bad ones, but some of the bad purchases might surprise you. I've broken everything down into categories. First, we'll tackle all the bags. So which bags do you think are my favorite for 2023? The very first bag that made it into my best list is the Chanel mini reissue. This is from Chanel 23P. It is in this gorgeous dark beige color. You guys may remember I got this bag for my birthday earlier in the year. I have used this bag the most out of all my designer bags, so she definitely deserves her spot on the best list. This color just goes so perfectly with everything in my wardrobe. I have not found an outfit that this bag doesn't work with. She is definitely one of my favorite bags from Chanel. The mini reissue style is very understated because it has a very subtle Chanel engraving on the lock there. It doesn't have, huge Chanel logos. This bag is one of those, quiet luxury bags, super classic for the House of Chanel. I am really glad I managed to find this one and add it to my collection. The other bag that made it into my best for 2023 is my tweed wallet on chain, also from Chanel. There is no better combination in my opinion. I have used her so much already. It is just such a stunning bag. This is the 23K tweed wallet on chain with Pearl Crush. I can't believe I forgot to remove the sticker on there. So let's remove this together. The little sticker here is starting to lift. So let's peel this off. Might have to cut this. All right. It's coming off. I'm usually really slow at removing the stickers on all my hardware. Is really bad. All removed now. She is such a stunning piece. I definitely see myself wearing this for many years to come. Black and white is just so classic because of this neutral colorway. It really goes with everything in my wardrobe as well. I have not been able to stop wearing this bag since I got it. It is just so versatile. Because of the Pearl Crush, it can dress this bag up, and with the tweed material, it can be dressed down as well and become a super casual bag. I've worn this, grocery shopping and also for evenings out. It just works so perfectly with any occasion. So yeah, this definitely deserves a spot on my best purchases list. The worst bag purchase this year was actually a bag that I returned. Can you guys guess? It was the Louis Vuitton Pop My Heart pouch bag I got in February for Valentine's Day, and it was an epic fail. The zipper pull caused so many deep scratches on the hardware, and there was just no way for me to look past that. Even though I love and adore the color because it was in this gorgeous lilac shade, the leather was so nice and puffy. It was like a little marshmallow cloud, but the hardware issue was so disappointing. And even when I went to the store to see if I can maybe exchange it, all the bags had this same issue. Definitely a design flaw that Louis Vuitton somehow didn't realize. So that bag is one of the worst purchases for 2023. Now, the other bag is not necessarily a bad purchase, but there were a lot of drama with this bag. So I will just very quickly touch upon that. So this is my Chanel 23A Mini 22 bag in this gorgeous cobalt blue color. You guys would have seen that the very first bag I brought home, there were a lot of scratches, like abrasions on the leather, and I had to take it back to exchange. And luckily, my SA was so sweet. She let me exchange it even though it was outside the 14-day exchange period. period. And this bag that I got ended up with a chain issue, I guess. The chain strap is a lot longer than the leather strap, so I had to sort of clip and shorten the chain myself to make it similar length. Then I can wear it crossbody. Otherwise, the chain, because it's heavier, it just sags down and doesn't look very great. Yeah, when you're paying over $8,000 for a bag and it's just not perfect, I don't know if this would be classified as a good or bad purchase. I have actually used this bag so many times, and I do really enjoy the Mini 22 style because it is just, you know, like an open bucket. It's really easy to put things in and take things out. This blue color I love so much because it really goes with everything. You can see I do have a Zimmermann organizer in there, which is perfect for this bag retaining its shape because the Mini 22 otherwise it's just a very floppy sack. This bag I definitely recommend getting an organizer for, otherwise it doesn't look very good. But with the organizer inside, it's very cute and is a very user-friendly bag. I honestly love this bag, but I don't think I can put it into my best purchases list just because of the flaw on the bag. Maybe one day I'll send it in to get it repaired and then it'll be perfect. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should this bag be considered a good purchase or a bad purchase? Let me know in the comments below. Now I want to share with you my favorite card holders I got this year. The first one is of course this iridescent purple card holder from Chanel. This one is from 23p. Every time I look at this card holder, it just makes me smile because it is in my favorite color, purple. So yes, adore this card holder so much. I have definitely used this a lot this year. The second card holder that made it onto my best purchases list is also from Chanel 23p, and it is this gorgeous blue zippy wallet in champagne gold hardware. This one fits so much. It has definitely been one of my most used pieces on the days where I do want to bring more cards or some cash with me. Because it zips closed, I can carry coins in there, very handy and still compact enough to fit into most of my mini bags. So that is the 23p light blue in caviar. The last piece in my best list is the Louis Vuitton Little Vivienne Christmas animation card holder. This one they brought out with their Christmas collection. One of my favorite designs that Louis Vuitton has ever done. It is just so fun. The Vivienne is in leather and just so beautifully made. So this one definitely deserves a spot on the best list. Super cute. There is only one SLG on my worst purchase list, and that is the Chanel 23A yellow card holder that I unboxed. But because of that weird waviness inside the card slot, I had to return that one. It is just so bizarre, and even when my SA got me a replacement sent over from another store, it had the same issue. Yeah, cannot believe it. Luckily, I saw that within the 14-day return period and I was able to exchange it for my Barbie bag. So yeah, it turned out to be it turned out okay, but that one definitely was one of the worst purchases for 2023. Now let's discuss all the designer shoes I got this year that made onto my best list. You guys know I love designer shoes and I have bought definitely quite a few pairs this year, and one of my favorite purchases has to be this pair of Chanel espadrilles that I found. I think this is from 23C, all the way from the beginning of the year in January when I got these. Since then, I have worn these shoes so much. This iridescent pink color is just so stunning. Every time I pop these ones on, it just makes me so happy when I look down at my feet. Surprisingly, the espadrilles are so comfortable. One of the most comfortable Chanel shoes that I own. I can actually walk in them all day without my feet hurting. So they are a very, very great purchase for 2023. The second pair of shoes that I cannot believe I got were these gorgeous Chanel sandals. They were from 23p. Usually I don't get a whole heap of use out of my heeled sandals, but because these ones have a very tiny heel, they feel super comfortable and it's pretty much like wearing flats. These ones are so gorgeous with the chain detail on the front. They are the most stunning Chanel sandals I have ever seen. And the price back then was also really good. So yes, I lucked out with finding these Chanel sandals. One of my favorite purchases for 2023. I tried to cut down my list as much as possible, but had to include these Hermes Paris loafers. They were for sure one of my most worn shoes for this year. Look how creased they look now, but they are so comfortable from the very first time that I wore them. The enamel is in the same color tone as the leather and more understated than their usual palladium or gold buckle. So I love that design detail. Adore these shoes so much. I want to add another pair of H loafers, the most comfortable loafers I have ever tried. I did try on the Chanel loafers. They were just so heavy. Yeah, these ones are so lightweight and makes my feet look very slim and ladylike, whereas the Chanel ones, they just look very chunky. So yeah, I know a lot of people love those loafers, but the Hermes loafers have my vote. The most stunning and comfortable, elegant shoe I can highly recommend. Is there anything worse than uncomfortable shoes? I have two pairs of shoes to share with you that were definitely bad purchases for 2023. It really pains my heart, but the Chanel sneakers that I got recently from 24C, they made it onto the worst purchases list because I got them in the wrong size. I can't believe I didn't try them out properly once I was home, and they're just a bit too small. My heel rubs against the back and gives me really bad blisters. I've only worn them twice, and every single time I could not wait to take them off. So I will still, try to make it work. Maybe I can wear them when the weather is colder, then my feet won't be as big. Because they're canvas, I don't think they will stretch or anything, so I'm pretty much stuck with them. Yeah, it is because the back is so hard, I don't think it's going to get more comfortable with wear. So it is so sad because I adore this color so much. So yes, guys, please don't make the same mistake as me and size up in these because they do run small. I feel like I definitely wasted my money on these. Because they were $2,000 and there's just nothing worse than uncomfortable shoes, so I don't see myself wearing these a lot, only maybe for short periods, unless I can find a way to maybe stretch them. Yeah, they were not a great purchase. The color is so fun though. The other pair of shoes that made onto my worst purchases list are these Chloe sandals. Look how beautiful they are. Because of the square toe and the black and white, I was going to get so much wear out of them. Got this, I think it was at the end of the year or the beginning of the year, and I've only worn them once. They are just so uncomfortable because there's no give in the sole at all. Also, this canvas strap, there's no stretch in it. So every time you're walking, the top part of your feet rubs against back of the straps and it is just very, very uncomfortable. So yes, these shoes I also can't wear very long. I think these ones are called the Chloe woody slides. I don't know, they look so nice, but yeah, I can't recommend these. Now let me share with you the accessories that made it onto my best purchases for 2023. And the first one is this Chanel belt. This is the skinny version. I believe it is 1.5 centimeters. So it really goes into all pants or shorts. And because it's black, it just goes with any outfit. And I love the details on there. So it has the chain woven border with the crystals on the Chanel. On the end there has a CC logo. So this belt just has it all. It is one of the most classic pieces that I got this year. This one is from 23p, I believe. So yeah, this is the first belt from Chanel that I purchased, and it is a firm favorite. I see myself wearing this for many, many years to come. The second accessory is also from Chanel. This has become a Chanel best and worst purchases, right? Because I've shopped so much at Chanel this year, most of the items I'm showing you are from Chanel. This has been one of my very, very best purchases for the year because I lived in this all throughout winter. It has been such a warm and soft companion. It is the Chanel cashmere scarf I got, also from 23p. It is a gradient scarf, lighter on this side, and then it graduates down to a dark caramel on the other side. And then on the back, it is also the same gradient, but in reverse. This scarf I have used so many times, and it is just so soft and luxurious. Even on the cold nights, I would wear this while editing my videos. The cost per wear is probably very, very low for this item, and this gorgeous caramel color is just so good. It goes with my mini reissue very perfectly as well. So yes, I think everything from 23p I just ended up wearing and loving so much. It was definitely one of my favorite collections. I only have one accessory that made it onto the worst purchases list, and it is this little Rodeo. So this is the Hermes Rodeo charm, and this is Cray, Mauve Pale, and Vert Cypress, dark green color. The reason why it made onto the worst purchases list is because I've never used it. I got this end of last year or early this year, and yeah, it has just been sitting on my shelf because I don't know, like every time I take my Birkin out, I just don't think about adding a charm to it. And also, soon after I got this one, I got offered the Pegasus, also in Cray Mauve Pale. Because the Pegasus has wings, I just always gravitate towards the Pegasus over the Rodeo. And because they're like so similar, if I were to pick a charm for my Birkin, I would always go with the Pegasus. So the poor little Rodeo just gets no love. I have 4 of these Pegasus charms now, and not enough Hermes bags to put them on. I think this year I should stop buying so many of these. I know you guys are very excited to find out what are my favorite jewelry pieces from 2023. And the very first item is indeed the Chanel earrings I got from 24C. These gold medallion earrings catch the light so beautifully, and I have just been loving these so much. They are a statement piece, super lightweight, don't hurt my ears. This is definitely one of my favorite earrings I got this year. Some of my favorite fine jewelry pieces are from Hermes, and this year I got one of my favorite rings, and it is this gorgeous H ring with diamonds. I think this is called the H donk ring. I'll put the name on the screen. Been wearing this ring almost every day since I got it, and I just love the sparkle and the bling. So yeah, this is definitely my very favorite fine jewelry piece I got this year. The other fine jewelry piece that I absolutely adore was gifted to me from my mom for my birthday. So I guess I don't know if this can be included in my best purchases, but it is one of my favorite pieces. And it is this gorgeous camellia necklace with one diamond. It is so beautiful because of the thin, delicate chain. It just looks so divine. I have worn this necklace so much. Definitely one of my favorite fine jewelry pieces in my collection. I don't usually have any regrets when it comes to fine jewelry purchases because I never impulse purchase. I always think these items through. So this next item I actually love, but the clasp is really annoying. And I'm talking about my Farandole necklace from Hermes. I love this design, one of my most worn fine jewelry pieces. I think the reason is once I put it on, I don't want to change out of it because the clasp is really hard to do up again. I don't know if it's like I received a faulty piece or why this clasp is just so hard to take out. Maybe the opening is just a tad too small. You really have to get the angle right to pull the clasp out. It is even harder to put it back in. So yes, this necklace is a pain to take off, and some days if my nails are a bit too long, I'll have to get help to put this on because yeah, I don't know, I feel like the little gap in the middle there, it's just too small. You really have to like angle this thing in there exactly for it to go in. I don't know if maybe I just got a dodgy one or if they're all like this. But yes, this is the one negative for this necklace. Otherwise, I adore the design and I actually do love it because it doesn't have any like stones or anything on it. It's solid rose gold. I can shower with it. It's very hard wearing. It does have the Hermes engraved on there. Definitely a beautiful piece. And you guys know I love the Farandole design. I have the Farandole earrings that I wear a lot, and it was nice to have this set. And also I have the Farandole ring. Well, I think this one's not called the Farandole ring. They're all a matching set. Just a shame it's very hard to put on. 2023 was a great year for ready to wear. I have found so many gorgeous pieces throughout the year. I want to share with you some of my favorites. This dress here is from Age, and this definitely made it onto my best purchase because of the gorgeous shade. This lilac just screams my name, right? And I love how these shoulders have the little sheer tool underneath to make it a little bit poofy. So it is a super unique piece. The second dress that made it onto my best purchases list is this Balmain tweed dress. Look at this gorgeous tweed with the gold buttons. I wore this for my, was it 23A shopping vlog? A lot of you told me that you loved this dress on me. Every single time that I've worn this dress, I get so many compliments. So it is definitely one of my favorite designer purchases for 2023. Every year, I always cannot resist picking up some Zimmermann pieces, and this year was no exception. You guys all loved my yellow Zimmermann dress, which I wore for the unboxing of my tweed wallet on chain. But my favorite Zimmermann piece I got this year would actually have to be this Playsuit. It has such gorgeous lilac florals. The color is stunning, and I got this just before we went to Bali, so I took this Playsuit with me. It has really nice memories attached. I really love this gorgeous Zimmermann Playsuit. One of my favorite ready-to-wear purchases this year would have to be my Chanel denim jacket that I found on sale, no less. This is just such a classic piece. I love the tailoring on this one, where the waist is really cinched in. How gorgeous is this print? And black and white, you know, I love so much. Check out these gorgeous buttons. I also want to share with you this Chanel sweater. This one was a very kind gift from mom for Christmas last year, but I didn't unbox until I think mid this year, where I wore it for one of my vlogs. Such a pretty cashmere sweater. It is so soft and warm. Just love this wave design. This is one of my favorite purple colors. In love with the button detail on the shoulders. Such a great staple from Chanel. Now, surprisingly, I don't have any bad purchases for ready to wear. I think I really like everything I got. This silk blouse almost made it onto the worst purchase list if I didn't find any chance to wear it this year, but I did wear it in my last video, so it has now made it onto the best purchase list. I can wear it both this way with the buttons in the front, as well as the correct way with the buttons on the back. Because of how versatile this piece is, I do think it deserves a spot on the best purchase list. Oh, and there is one more, which I almost forgot to share with you. Let me go grab it quickly. Oh my god, how can I forget this gorgeous S. Max Mara coat? This coat, I remember I actually returned it thinking because I already have a cream color coat, I don't need another one. But after I returned it, I had huge regrets and I reordered it. So glad I went back and reordered this coat because this is my most worn outerwear piece this year, and no regrets on repurchasing this beauty. My pink Max Mara coat is also one of my best purchases, but I definitely wore this coat a lot more than the pink one. This is why this item made it to my best purchase for 2023. I really hope I haven't forgotten anything. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention this jewelry tray is also one of my best purchases for this year. I have used it every single day since the day I unboxed it. This Hermes tray does have special meaning to me because it marks when I hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. And I gave one of these trays away to one of you as well. So we are twinning. I will be running another giveaway really soon when we hit 5,000. So make sure you are subscribed and we can reach that milestone together. Let's go shopping in Europe. And maybe we can pick something out together. What do you guys think? Which item was your favorite from everything that I showed you? Were there any surprises? Do let me know down in the comments. It has been an amazing year of shopping. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you again very soon in my next video. Bye!